The world is full of odd moments, clever discoveries, and unbelievable true stories. Here are 30 facts to make your day. Let's get into it. The word fizzle originally meant to quietly break wind. Over time, it evolved into the word we use today for something that sputters out and fails. Speaking of words that don't mean what you'd expect. In French, a French kiss isn't called a French kiss. The common slang phrase there roughly translates to kissing with the tongue. Chiromancy is an ancient form of fortune telling where people try to predict the future using cheese. Before paint came in tubes, artists needed their own way to store it. They used pig bladders, tied off with string. Time anxiety is a recognized psychological concept describing the persistent feeling that time is slipping away, or that there's simply not enough of it to get everything done. It isn't a diagnosable condition, but it's a real and common experience. Iguanas have a tiny parietal third eye on the top of their head. It senses changes in light and helps them detect predators approaching from above. Three-toed sloths have 9 neck vertebrae, more than a giraffe, which is only 7. In 2014, Princeton researchers used disease tracking models to predict that Facebook would lose 80% of its users by 2017. Facebook's data team fired back, using that exact same flawed math to prove that Princeton would run out of students entirely and cease to exist by 2021. Humans hold the world long jump record at 8.95 meters, set by Mike Powell in 1991. That officially beats the world record for a horse, set in 1975 by a horse named Something, who jumped 8.4 meters. Many animals, including dogs, rats, and birds, show REM sleep and neural replay that looks a lot like dreaming. The deep-sea scaly-foot snail has iron-plated armor, and that armor inspired US-funded research into tougher protective materials. Mercedes-Benz once tested joystick-style steering in concept cars, most famously the 1996 F200 Imagination. Eggshells are strong in compression, which is why an egg is surprisingly hard to crush by squeezing it evenly. Out in space, Uranus takes about 84 Earth years to complete a single orbit around the Sun. Back on Earth, the ocean hides more danger than most people realize. Scientists have identified thousands of venomous marine species, including more than 1,200 species of venomous fish, and the exact total is unknown. Ancient Egyptian medical texts describe using dead mice to treat toothaches. In Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, the creature describes himself as eating berries and nuts, essentially following a vegetarian diet. Theodore Roosevelt kept a pet hyena named Bill at the White House. J.K. Rowling's first Harry Potter book was rejected by 12 publishers before Bloomsbury finally accepted it. Only 2 diseases have ever been officially eradicated: smallpox in 1980 and rinderpest in 2011. Australia's dingle fence stretches roughly 5,600 kilometers, longer than the distance between Seattle and Miami. Since John F. Kennedy became president, the world's population has grown to more than 2.5 times its size. In 1992, a cargo ship spilled about 29,000 plastic bath toys into the Pacific Ocean, including yellow ducks, green frogs, and blue turtles. Oceanographers track their travels to study global ocean currents. Between 2014 and its conclusion, the Welsh government partnered with Size of Wales to plant 2 trees for every child born or adopted in Wales. 1 in Wales and 1 in Uganda. Aeroflot Flight 593 crashed in 1994 after the captain's children unintentionally disengaged the autopilot, leading to a fatal loss of control. US troops in Iraq used silly string to detect tripwires. If the strands hung in midair instead of falling to the ground, that meant a wire was there. From the 1930s through the 1950s, shoe stores used X-ray machines to fit customers, before the radiation risks were fully understood. The longest documented gap between twin births is 97 days, shattering the previous long-held record of 87 days. The U.S. Library of Congress archived every public tweet from 2006 through 2017 before switching to a more selective collection process. Mob boss Vincent the Chin Gigante famously wandered New York in a bathrobe for years, pretending to be mentally ill to avoid prosecution. That's 30 facts that prove reality is stranger than fiction. If one of these caught your attention, drop it in the comments and let us know which one. If you enjoyed the video, hit like and subscribe as it really helps the channel out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.